best schedule life that I have. But someone advised me last night that get time by schedule, so I thought let me give it a try. I really, really tried so hard to be sure that since Monday, if everyone is happy, we will do it. Find out how to do it. Not everyone can hear me. So I tried my life. There's a few things I want to start while I have about what they should do in life, they're not sure about their purpose. For me, I think that's fine because there are some people that have a very passion for that. So over time, they get to know that this is what I want to do in my life, this is what I want to focus on. And then there are other people that they don't really have a specific passion for what they want to do in life. Now, for those people like that, how to figure out what you want to do in your life. For me, I think it's in the consistent and continuous trial of different things. Okay, that's what I think. Now you can wake up one day and feel like really like this thing, you want to do this particular thing. But then you know that the way you're doing and the way you do all this thing, whatever you're doing has to be great to a certain extent, right? Even if hi, time, thank you so much. Hi, thank you for joining my live. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Where are you texting from? Can you hear me? Okay, bye. Have a nice day. And enjoy the rest of your morning. Have a lovely work day. So as I was saying, for people who don't have one particular purpose and they're not sure what they want to do in their life, I think the only way to actually figure it out is by consistently trying different things. For me now, I'm still very young, just in my mid twenties, but there's so many, many things that I've tried throughout my lifetime before I don't I would not say I stumbled on something, but before I finally found something that I thought was my okay for me and was a lucrative business. And even after I started that particular business, there are other businesses that I've also started that did not work out so very well either. Hi, I can see someone who's joining my life. Hi, you're welcome. Happy Monday. You're having a great day. How is work? And it's past 1 p.m. my time, so lunch break. If you're here, you can just say hi in the comment section so I can see you. Hi. Someone else is here. Welcome to the live. Happy Monday. It's lunch break. I hope you're having something delicious, nice, and tasty for lunch because I am. Okay, so today we're talking about purpose, identity, and finding yourself, especially for young people. Okay, so let me just from the discussion. Anyone else that joined us can continue with us as we go. Sorry about that. I hope everyone can still see me and hear me. So as I was saying, over time is when you figure out what exactly you want to do with your life and you figure out what exactly works for you. Now the first thing that you try will not necessarily turn out very well. This is why you have to keep trying. Some people try one thing and you feel like, oh my god, I feel I'm a failure or it's not working for me. But that's not really how life works. You cannot just try one thing and then decide that. Thank you very much. I hope it's not too bad.
It's because of the
Thank you so much. I don't know how do I turn this. This is lunch at 1. their best, but say that the first thing that you try your hand at will not necessarily be the first thing that works. Okay. Sometimes maybe the first thing that you try, second thing that you try, you need to even try up to like let's say 5 minutes before you finally get to the one that clicks. Okay. So you can't like come to like give up and you can't shouldn't give up at all, no matter the circumstances, okay? Because you may need to try, oh my god, I'm able to myself, but you need to try at least a few things before you finally find one that fits for you. For me personally, the business that I do now, as a it was not the first, it was not the second, it was not the third either. I did try a few things. If I finally get from the one that was very great for me, I was able to like pay things and things like that. It's very nice. So moving on, saying for me, I had to try it before I finally found my peace, right? I just would like to advise everyone on this. What is some people follow their passions because if your passion is not like it's then what do you do? Like you cannot be stuck with something that is not good. It's definitely good to do this.
There's one person that's recording.
And another thing I think that limits people's ability is that sometimes we get too sentimental, we get too emotional around things that we do. Some people get attached. So if you're doing something that is not even working out, they don't, I think everyone can hear me. They can hear me. Just say hi. Can you hear me? You can say hi so that I know that you're
The
hearing
one
me.
now call, not the one that
No one is responding yet. So I'll just go on. So like I was saying, some people get too emotional and too attached to certain things that they do, right? For example, you run a business, but the business gets to a point where it's no longer, the business is no longer lucrative, the business is no longer paying bills. The smart and the right thing to do is to leave that business and you try to put your energy and your time into something else. But some people are too emotional because they feel like, okay, they spent 4 years running this business because they want to start. I don't think, excuse me, I don't think particularly we should be looking at what it costs to start. I think we should be looking at what is the cost of staying in this situation for much longer than you already have. Right? Even in relationships, people say, okay, I just here for like 4 years, 5 years, I can't afford to. No, it's not about what you spend, it's about what else you stand to receive
I miss your call
in that
again.
situation that is no longer beneficial to you. Sometimes things
No,
are
no,
good
no.
at the beginning,
We
but
didn't
over
shop for
time,
now from here now.
some situations are
Now,
no longer favorable, right? And you need to recognize when a situation is no longer favorable so you can be able to be. I see some people are joining, but nobody's saying anything in the comment section. Right.
people, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, no.
the longer you stay in a situation that no longer serves you, the more you stand to it. And that's actually why some people don't figure out their lives or their paths
Why
early.
do you think that people
Because when you realize this
don't
thing
be
is
so
not
much?
working, you need to leave that thing that is not working for you to actually have the time and focus and energy to put into something that is working. It applies to relationships, it applies to business, it applies to friendships, it applies to social settings, it applies to whatever. You cannot focus on two things simultaneously at the same time. So if you're in one that is no longer working, you will need to detach yourself from that one so that you can focus and you can even have time to focus on the one that will actually work. Bless you. Everyone is so quiet today. This is my fourth live, and the people that joined my previous live, they were more happy to connect. Everyone that joined here is so quiet. Why is that? Is it because it's Monday and I only get to know professional people? Everyone is having a great day. Hi. Let me tell you guys something. So I read online and realized that being on live, I won't say it's easier, but it's a bit better than filming and then having to edit. Take like when it's supposed to be on YouTube, yeah, you need to film it, then sit down and edit it. Yes, like look for music and sound, sure that everything is coming together. But if you're on live, I feel like it's less work, right? It takes more commitment, right? Because you kind of need to be sure what you're saying, where you are, all of that. It takes more commitment, but for me, it's less work. It's a bit more convenient. Yeah, without it. It's a bit more convenient. Yeah, guys. Hi. So I want samosa. Okay. Hi. I want samosa.
Samosa how many?
10 pieces.
How much?
That's all. So I'm trying to get my ATM card.
3,000.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, your receipt.
Okay, thank
Savings.
you. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, let me have 7 samosa, please. Thank you. Can I also have a bottle of water? Sorry. Sorry, excuse me. Can I have a bottle of water? I have I have cash. Okay. Sorry. One bottle of water. Okay. Hi. Can I have a bottle of water? Just one. Okay. Finally settled. Guys. Just me a moment. I hope everyone can hear me. I'm finally settled now. So yeah, I was talking about realizing that it's easier for me to just do like than it is for me to actually feel something and then try to feel something and then try to edit and then try to post it. And I'm sure that the other people that also feel the same way. So that's something that I've noticed. And the thing about it actually takes a certain level of, I don't know, let's say courage, but it takes a certain level of something for you to like just go live. The other time that I've gone live, the first and second time I was seated, right? So the third time I took a stroll, and this is like the first time that I'm actually having a live while I go ahead and do other normal things with my life. And I feel like this is me being outside of my comfort zone, right? That's what I do. I mean, what is life without trying new things? What is life without going outside of your comfort zone? Hi, I'm seeing that so many people are joining. Hi everyone. You can just leave a comment. Can everybody hear me, or are you guys shy? It's Monday. It's lunch break. No, this is my lunch break actually. So for me, these live videos are like minimum efforts, maximum effect. It's just that live videos take a certain level of availability. Hi, how's your Monday going? How's your lunch day going? This is my first time having a live video in a public space. So I don't know what to expect, but like I said earlier, what is live? Oh my God. What is live without going outside of your comfort zone? And I feel like that's one of the things that for me, YouTube is different from other social media applications. I don't know, but YouTube is just different in a way. Hi, Aliyah. Hi, Aliyah. Hi. Hi, Brandon. Why did you ask me to say that? Oh, that's cute. That's very nice of you. Thank you, Brandon. I hope that you and your daughter have a very, very nice day. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, everyone. Everyone that is joining. Hi. at the beginning of this live video, I was talking about what was I talking about? I've forgotten. But yeah, I was talking about young people finding purpose and following their passion and figuring out what they want to do in life. And I did say that the first thing you do doesn't work out. That's fine. You're not different. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, if the second thing you do doesn't work out, there's still nothing wrong with you. Even if the third thing you do doesn't work out, it's fine. The point to life, actually, for me, the point to life is not to do one thing and then stick with it like to the end of your days. The point to life is to do as many things as you can while having the best time possible. That's what I think. So if I'm doing one thing and that one thing is not working, I'm definitely going to do another thing. Like I was saying earlier, some people are too attached to things that are not working. Okay? You know, people say don't get attached to people, be attached to destiny. And now some people think your business or what you're doing with their time, some people think that is your destiny, right? So they are too attached to it already. That's where they make a mistake. Because the time that you would have left that thing that you're doing and then entered hi to everyone joining. The time you would have left that one and entered the proper one and started, working with people, you should still be stuck doing that one because you think that is where fulfillment lies. Okay? But again, I am of the opinion that do as many things as you can so you finally find the one that is working for you. That's what I think. Hope everyone is having a great time at lunch. Please, if you're here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please watch my videos. Please give them like a thumbs up. I appreciate, okay? Just like, it's taking like 10 seconds to subscribe to my channel, okay? Like I said before, it's really not easy filming, editing, and posting videos. I'm realizing that going on live is so much easier for me. It's not as hard as I thought. Right? Which is why I always tell people that whatever it is that you want to do, just do it that first time. Hi, Chandra Mohara. Hi, how are you? Happy Monday. Hope you're having lunch. How are you, Chandra? I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. It's my lunch break. I'm just trying to have a bite or two. I hope everyone is also having lunch. I hope the Mondays sometimes can be quite overwhelming for some people, especially people that have like a 9 to 5 corporate job. It can be quite overwhelming. You're coming from the weekend and then you're going to weekend that you rested, you had time to yourself, and then on Monday early in the morning you have to rush to work. So it can be quite overwhelming, but I hope that you're moving along your day with grace. I hope that it's not as tough as people make it out to be. And no matter what comes your way, just know that you're capable and you're able to face whatever it is. And things might not be so bright today, but they will definitely get better. This. Nobody even told me what they were having for lunch. Why? What are you guys having for lunch? So I feel like this is going to be my longest live because the other times that I went on live, I was still trying to get a hold of it, but I feel like I've gotten a bit comfortable already, so I'm not in a hurry. We just have one more live. Alright. I just thought about how. Sorry, let me take a sip of water first. I just thought about how we are our own biggest critic. I'm also aware that some people are not very self-aware. Sorry, but for me especially, and like other people, we are our biggest critics. Okay, sometimes we criticize ourselves to the extent that we begin to talk about someone else because we are not even the way that we see ourselves. Okay, we put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, we put so much pressure on ourselves to be the best version of ourselves, I think. But sometimes we force perfection on ourselves and we don't need to. Okay, sometimes we are better than we think we are. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And other people tend to see us in a better light than we tend to see ourselves. And I wonder why that is. Maybe because sometimes because we feel like other people are perfect. So we give ourselves unrealistic expectations to meet up with. Okay? So I'm just saying take it easy on yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. The next person is just as nervous as you are. The next person is just as unsure as you are. There's this thing they say that millionaires are not necessarily smarter than you or better than you, right? They also get anxious, they get nervous, they get confused, just like you, a normal person, right? Talking about billionaires, celebrities, and all of that. The only difference is that probably they were not afraid to go out and do what needed to be done, whether they were good at it or not. Some people now that they are professionals in their field, they were not great when they started, right? But they didn't mind looking silly while they started. But some of us, our problem is that we don't want to look silly when we start. We are scared of looking not good enough. We are scared of what other people think about us. We are scared of looking bad on our first try, on our first few tries. We are scared of, okay, what if we try and it doesn't work out? Some of us, that's our problem. But we fail to realize that everyone that is good at what they do now, they started from somewhere. Nobody was born as the best in whatever field. When everybody was born, they didn't know what they do now, and everybody had to learn it on their way to the top. So everybody had a starting point, and you also have a starting point, right? So some of us are just afraid to start. That's actually what separates us from people that are really successful in their field. Hi to everyone joining the live. Hi, don't be shy to say hi. being on live can actually be tricky because the habits that I do off camera, if I was filming this post now, I would edit out all these parts, right? But being on live, there's no room for editing.